And welcome to the Aquifer. I'm Ted Bennett. In this video, I'm going to show you how to take data from Excel and put it into a CSV format that you can bring into Pipe-FLO. Now this process is very similar to what you would use with a lot of modeling software. So this technique is going to apply to a lot of things. You can do this in WaterCAD or Sewer Gems or other software packages like Swim. So this basic premise works in a lot of softwares. And I know it's a lot of steps and it's a little data intensive, but I'm telling you, this is going to save you a ton of time putting together your models, and it's going to save you time, and your work is going to be a lot more accurate because you're not manually entering things into spreadsheets and writing them on paper and whatnot. So here we go. Okay, we're back into Microsoft Excel, and this is the data that came in from GPS Visualizer from the previous segment on how to get data from Google Earth into easting, northing, and altitude coordinates. Check out that video if you're interested in seeing how to do that. But today we're going to take this data and we're going to bring it into Pipe-FLO. And so what I've done in this spreadsheet is I've actually generated another spreadsheet that is called my pipeline generator. And basically what I'm doing is I'm taking those UTM coordinates, multiplying times 3.2808 to convert them into feet. And now I've got coordinates that are in X and Y in feet, and obviously altitude came in feet. And so I've got the starting, the X1, Y1, Z1, this is the starting point, and then X2, Y2, Z2 is the ending point. And so based on that, we can do an import in Pipe-FLO to bring in this data. But to get it into Pipe-FLO, we're going to have to save it into a CSV file. And so here we are. Yours may look a little bit different if you're using a Microsoft PC. I'm using a Mac. Same basic thing. We'll want to do a file save as. And let's use MS-DOS, comma separated. We're really throwing it back to the old days here. So file save. And it's going to give you a warning because you're going to lose all your other sheets when you do this. But there you go. You got it. And I will pick it back up on my Windows-based PC when we switch over into Pipe-FLO. Alright, now switching over to our Windows-based PC and clicking on Pipe-FLO. First I want to show you the comma separated values that came out of Excel. There they are, pipe, X1, Y1, all the rest, just there with commas separating them. This is the data that we're going to bring into Pipe-FLO. Now here we are in Pipe-FLO, and first thing we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and start a new pipe network, and then we're going to click on the import icon. Now we're going to get the data import screen, and we're going to go ahead and say new. You can name this anything you want. I just called it configuration 1. And then you're going to click on configure data import. And now it's time to configure our data import. So we're going to give it a name, call it pipe. And then we're going to describe the device type, which in this case is also a pipe. And I really think that is probably the most common thing you want to bring in. It is for my work. Some of my projects will have, in some cases, 100 or more pipes. So this really does speed up the process. There's the path for the import test.csv. And then if you remember that CSV file, and you can switch back in the video here, but the device column name, that's our pipe name. And that's going to give it its number in Pipe-FLO. And then you've got your start coordinates, which are going to be X1, Y1, Z1. Then your end coordinates, which will be X2, Y2, Z2. And at that point, you've pretty much entered everything, and you're kind of there. This is the culmination of the whole thing. So when we press OK, this sends us back to this data import screen, and you go ahead and click Run Import, and basically you'll get a little window, and it'll show you everything coming in, and if they all come in green, you've done it right. And now here's what comes in to Pipe-FLO. And the first thing you want to do is, I don't like that grid, so I usually turn that off and turn the presentation off. And then here I am switching it from an isometric to an orthogonal view. That's what I'm most used to seeing. You have to do a little zooming around here. As you can see, I had to kind of zoom extents to get it to show. And as you can see, It's kind of hard to see, but as you also see that it's not designed yet, so you can kind of highlight them all, change it to the water field. You can go ahead and change your pipe, which is what I'm doing here, and then I'm going to go ahead and just pick a pipe type. And now that I've got them all selected, I can turn the text on. And one thing you're going to want to do once you get your text on is you're going to go ahead and change the scale factor. I found that using something like 0.1 works to help get the scale factor to a reasonable size. Well, there you go. We've got it in there, and you can kind of see as I zoom around here and play with some of the tools. You can see it brought in, I think in this case we had something like 10 different pipe segments. You can see the nodes are in there too as well. It gives the nodes elevations and the pipes lengths, and you can sort of enter all that data. And I'm not going to lie, this process is ridiculously efficient, and it has saved me a tremendous amount of time over just the short period of time that I've known about this, and that's why I'm sharing this here, because I feel like this process wasn't very well defined in some of the background data for Pipe-FLO. So I hope you found this helpful, and I look forward to putting more information like this out for you guys. I think we all are kind of a community here working together on doing stuff with these things like modeling and design, and the more people share, the better for everybody. Thank you for tuning into the Aquifer, and thank you for the subscribes, the likes, and all the positive feedback. Hey, you never know. If we keep at this, maybe we'll hit 1 million subscribers. You never know until you try, and let's just keep trying. I'll keep putting out content that I think is fun and exciting about civil engineering and water and wastewater. And you guys keep tuning in. You keep supporting the channel, and who knows what we'll make this into. Have a great day, guys. Take care out there.